What's poppin', y'all? Culture 3 might be on the way soon, and if it is, there could be no better promotion than Quavo finally getting back in the game and bouncing back from a very public breakup to a relationship people apparently really cared about and followed closely. This obsession has always been so bizarre to me because we've seen the whole thing crumble time after time after time with these social media relationships that chicks choose to follow and look up to. But when one crumbles, they hop onto the next one with renewed hope for it to happen again and again. It's kind of like rappers and athletes with knocking up females that are clearly looking for a child support check and being surprised when that happens. It's a tale that'll continue to be told, and nobody will learn their lesson. But the news is that Quavo and his girl, Saweetie, broke up, and she went to social media saying the following: I'm single. I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circling that degrades my character. Presents don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when the intimacy is given to other women. I emotionally checked out a long time ago and have walked away with a deep sense of peace and freedom, excited for this new chapter of elevation. And then Quavo comes saying, I know you want to make this into a show, so I'll play my part just this one time. I don't normally put my business out there, especially my personal life. I feel the need to address this so there are no false narratives. I had love for you and disappointed you did all that. You're not the woman I thought you were. I wish you nothing but the best. To which she said, take care. All of this happened in the span of time where this interview clip from some show went viral on the internet, in which Saweetie's talking about how if her man is doing everything right and wants to introduce a threesome, she would let him choose which guy it would be with, how females should always be asking for money, and how some guy, which it could be Quavo or it could not be Quavo, did something quote-unquote messed up in the relationship and directly sent her money to her bank account that was enough to buy several properties. This whole interview made Quavo look terrible. And I would call it the equivalent of when Lyra Galore was about to get married to Rick Ross. She was engaged and everything, but then she doesn't know how to keep her mouth shut on social media. And she kind of agitated people, which got them looking into her, which what happened was these people resurfaced these pictures of Lyra Galore back when she was stripping on top of Meek Mill and the Dream Chasers. That went viral, and if you're Rick Ross, you can't marry her now, and it all falls apart. Saweetie embarrasses her man by doing this, and some might also argue that this interview or show made her look terrible as well, and that's where I have to disagree. Sure, someone with a mentality like hers, or the mentality that she demonstrates, we don't really know if she's actually like this, is a person you want to stay far away from. But it's not harming her, it's helping her. The audience that loves Saweetie eats all of this up because they actually think like this because of artists or famous chicks like her, and she's just reinforcing these beliefs. Her fans love this type of stuff. So no, it's not really making her look bad in a way that'll harm her brand or money-making potential at all. I really don't give a damn about any of this, to be honest. So many people just asked me to talk about it, and I had to figure out an angle to take on it or spin it in a way that's actually valuable, because following these relationships is just straight idiotic, or caring about the outcomes or being invested in them. I said months ago, back in October, in a Quavo's Going Out Sad video, that this was going to come to a disaster, the way she treated him publicly. But I've also said that these rappers deserve everything that they get coming to them. They advertise their lifestyle, jewelry, cars, possessions, and then when they attract a chick that's only interested in living their lifestyle, having jewelry bought for them, having cars bought for them, and having possessions bought for them, then the rapper's suddenly surprised. Not to mention, a lot of these rappers have really no personality or substance to them other than these material possessions and this money. The fact that Quavo is no longer in this relationship is great for his image and career. That's the W here. Because it means he's still got some sort of manhood or pride in him, and now he has a bounce back arc, which people love. But explain to me what it is that Quavo gained for his career or life being in this relationship. Saweetie gained everything. I have never even heard that name before she was dating Quavo. Her followers blew up. Her music, which is just glorified remixes of 2000s hits, has went up. Everything about her went up because she was dating Quavo. In the words of Spiritual Soul, it was some real life succubus in action. She was Cell and Quavo was Android 17. She just soaked them up, absorbed that clout and fame to the next level. And now she don't need him no more. Not to mention she got all this plastic surgery done too. I mean, you trying to act all high and mighty with augmented parts. What part of the game is this? And one thing that I really got a problem with is the hypocrisy of the whole I don't put my personal life on social media. I was talking to my homie the other day, and he actually pointed this out to me that I didn't even really think about. You got Quavo saying he don't put his personal business out there, but his entire relationship has been on public display. And I'm not even talking about when, let's say, he's walking to a dinner and paparazzi take pictures or something. There's nothing he can really do about it. I'm talking about he buys her a car. It's on social media of him presenting the car to her, a video of her posting it and the reaction to it, all of that. He buys her a Birkin bag, and there's that loud video of her screeching and hopping upside down twerking. He buys her all these flowers or whatever. That's all up on social media. You're in the background of all these Instagram videos. Your personal life and business is all on social media in this particular instance. This is nothing new. And to be fair, it usually wasn't Quavo posting all of this. I mean, guys don't be posting this on their page. But you're still a part of it and allowing it to happen. And to be honest, with these kind of females, if they don't record something and post it on social media, it might as well have never even happened in their mind. It's a super weird mentality, but I mean, that's just the nature of it with this subsection of females. And I really need to stress that it is just a subsection because I see some guys say, oh, the majority are like this now. And that's kind of far from the truth. So celebrities want you to be invested in their relationship and they want to show all these amazing moments. But suddenly when things fall apart, they're not taking their personal life to social media. Circling back to the Saweetie tweet where she's talking about presidents don't band-aid scars. There's video footage of her on this show talking about she a businesswoman, which, I mean, let's keep it real, man. In this decade, 99% of the time when she says, oh, I'm a businesswoman, means one of two things. I sell this cat or I do OnlyFans, which, I mean, they kind of overlap. But yeah, she was just talking about, oh, he give me the right amount of money and everything is solid, but now suddenly money and presents can't band-aid scars? Come on now, all that nonsense talk. And I don't know what narrative that's false she's thinking is going about what people are commenting, because what people are talking about or judging her about are things that she said on this show, how she's consistently presented herself on social media, in interviews, in her music, everything. It's nothing out of left field. And this is a good lesson for Quavo, and where I sort of got to give Offset props because he's doing the whole social media relationship too in a way, but it's in a manner that elevates both him and his wife. I'm pretty sure they're married, right? I don't even know. But let's just say, yeah, him and his wife. So he's not really leeching off her fame and success. And let's keep it real, it's really impossible for a guy to level up from dating a famous female rapper or a female celebrity. I mean, just look at Safari and Nicki Minaj. That didn't work. But the opposite works plenty. We've seen it work countless times. But Cardi B benefits and Offset benefits, they're leveling up together. However, when it came to Saweetie and Quavo, she was leveling up exponentially and he was declining rapidly, mainly image-wise, since he ain't released much music. And it brings me to this really great Warren Buffett quote where he says something along the lines of, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and just 5 minutes to ruin it. Quavo built up this reputation with his music, with the way he acted in the eyes of his fans, and Saweetie had no thought of, let me preserve this man's reputation and how people view him in public. Let me not talk about, oh, how I need to get all of this money from my man, how I need all of this stuff that'll make him look bad. No, she made him look terrible. She didn't even take that into account in her mind, probably. Like he was just a bank account to be used when she wanted. and a means to an end of elevating her career and fame. It doesn't matter if this wasn't true behind the scenes because Quavo's reputation to the public is what happens in public, and that was tarnished. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are we going to see a future feature on Culture 3? Like, subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.